All right, guys, so fishing has not been great lately. It's really not been very good here. I know some of my guide friends have actually canceled trips just because it's not conducive to fishing. They're not catching much, but they are out there. So I'm gonna show you a couple of catches I did earlier today. I'm back at my storage building, and I want to talk about Livescope and Livescope batteries. I've seen some different battery setups here recently on the internet, and I kind of want to show you guys what I have, what I'm running, kind of how I did it, just to give you an example of some of the batteries you can get.
I'm an American.
I've seen some different battery setups here recently on the internet, and I kind of want to show you guys what I have, what I'm running, kind of how I did it, just to give you an example of some of the batteries you can get. So one of my friends, and I'm not knocking the way he did it, he did a 2 12-volt batteries he bought, about $100 a piece, and they last for, I think he said, about 8 hours running the graph and running the black box off of it. What I've done is I've used the Amped Outdoors. This is the 30, and I've heard the 48 does pretty good and runs a lot better. But a couple modifications we made thanks to Blake over at Crappie Cove. We took the screws out that came with it, got the same thread pattern, put longer ones in there. What that allows me to do is use my alligator clips and just clip right onto them. I've got the same thing on my charger, allows me to just pop it in and charge it. So guys, these things I'm running, and every unit's different. Depends on how many splices you have in your line, everything else. But I'm running about 13.4 volts consistently. The great thing with these lithium batteries, guys. Well, number one, you see how wide it is. Look, I can hold this with my pinky. It's a light battery. This thing will, from reports that I've seen from other people, I thought I had it charging when I first started using it, and the little setup I did, it was not charging at all. I got really 2.5 days off this battery. That was about 8-10 hour days on Lake Fork. It died right smack in the middle of the tournament. Luckily Blake had a whole nother one with him, so I've since fixed the charging method I was using, and it goes well. But just an idea, Amped Outdoors, 30 AH, 30 amp battery. Kind of show you what I did. You know, originally I had my Livescope right here set up with everything was running off the starter battery in the very back of the boat, and it didn't last, guys. It didn't last at all. Once I added the 12-inch hummingbirds on here and 10-inch, the 1022 Garmin unit, man, I tell you what, if I went out at 7 in the morning, by 11:30 to 12, I was done. Y'all seen Ken, Fishing Ken? He had to jump start me one time. I've since got a jumper box. It's actually happened a couple times. And so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna pull all these wires. So I pulled my wires. This was in the back of the boat. I went ahead and cut it and re-spliced these things on here. I've got the tape on there just to make sure it's waterproof. It's got several different things, different connectors in there just to make sure it stays waterproof, because I do get water in here periodically. But guys, it's easy. I mean, it's simple. So all I do when I'm ready to go, I open up this compartment right here, plug it in, and presto, now my unit will start up. My black box is powered on, everything's ready to go. And when I'm done, power down my unit, undo it, and go from there. Charge it up at that point. So guys, you can buy these batteries. These things with the charger is right around $200. Yeah, just I don't know the exact price, but once again, Crappie Cove in Maryville, Tennessee. They ship and they do carry these batteries, guys. So if you want to get one of these batteries, Amped Outdoors, 30 amp. They also do the 48s. I think it's a 48 or 46. Yeah, it's 48 volt, and they've got it even higher. But call them up, use this phone number right below, call them up, use the code Asleep at the Reel. You'll get 10% off your order, and that brings the price down significantly, especially on something that expensive. You know, 200. I want to say it's 208 from what I remember. It's been a while since I've looked the price up, but I think the battery itself is like 189. Then the charger, the trickle charger is what it is. There are other chargers you can get and replace it, but I would recommend at least starting with those two, the battery and the charger. So hopefully that helps you out. Once again, Crappie Cove, Maryville, Tennessee. You get on their website, crappiecove.com, take a look at the batteries, take a look at the products. You do need to make a phone call to use the Asleep at the Reel code, but just it's the phone number's on there. It's also right down here. It's in the description as well. Crappie Cove, call them up and use Asleep at the Reel as the code that gets you 10% off, guys. So hopefully that will help you out. And hey, let's get some fishing, man. I caught some good fish yesterday. Wasn't a lot, but I was playing around the shallow waters, trying to see what we could do, and well, caught some fish. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Woo, good morning, YouTube. Hey guys, we are at Lake Palestine. We are at the north end of Lake Palestine. As you can see, yeah, it is 2.5 feet deep right here. Wow. I am gonna work my way out to the old bridge. I want to do a little live scope footage on it and kind of get an idea of what is out there. I've never used to fish this lake all the time, or this part of the lake all the time. Never fished the bridge, never even looked at the bridge with a live scope. So we're gonna have to just take it easy out here. I just hit something down there. There is an old road bed. Man, I'm hitting stuff again. Anyway, there's an old road bed out here, and I don't want to get on top of that road bed. So that's kind of where the bridge or the ramp was. So this is all, show you out here, this is all stumps out here, guys. You just can't see them. There's a few stumps you can see out there. The power line is supposed to be safe to run, but you gotta stay pretty dang close. I watch you guys, you know, doing 70 miles an hour out there, but nah, not me. So we're gonna get out here and see if we can find some crappie. I think it's still pretty, well, you know, it's a 53 degrees surface temperature right now, which is not bad, but man, these crappie may be starting to come in here. This is a lot farther north than I'm usually at, a lot farther. So we'll see. Just stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we'll catch some spawning crappie. Who knows if I can find some sand bass out here. That'd be kind of fun to hit too. All right, guys, y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, so at this point I'm fishing around this bridge. Like I said earlier, I haven't fished this bridge in probably 20 years. I'm trying to get out there and see where the crappie are. If they're even in this area yet, I'm not even sure. But I did see crappie underneath the bridge. The problem is they are underneath the bridge. I cannot get to them. The water is up just high enough that I have no access to underneath, so I can't throw a jig underneath there. I mean, it literally has about, even if a half an inch in there. But here we go. I'm about to find some spawning crappie in the north end, about 10 foot of water, roughly 8 foot to 6 foot down. Guys, watching me catch this fish he gets off and he goes right back down to where he was. So watch the live scope. That is amazing.
I wanna stay there with you always. Let's find a way. All aboard, we ride together and we will make our great escape. Like a dream of love in candlelight. I'll remember you this way. Find a way. Let's find a way on out of here. Now is the day. We'll find the road on out of here.
Yeah, so guys, this was a good trip. You know, I caught 2 fish right there. I did catch one other one not on camera. I was having microphone issues, and I apologize for that. But you know, the thing is, I've never brought my bass boat up in this area. It's always been something that scared the poo out of me, so I didn't do it. But I marked some great trees, some great stumps. So hopefully here in the next few weeks, I mean, like I said, the fish are not biting at this point in time. It's really, really hard to get a bite. I did find those 2 that you saw on camera and the one that I caught. And there were some more in there that I just couldn't give them a bite. So guys, right now, if you would, hit that like, subscribe button, and the bell for the notifications to let you know we put some more stuff out. We'll be having some more crappie fishing. We'll have some sand bass fishing. It's going to be real here very soon. Y'all stay tuned.